So I've been going out and jogging for the past couple of weeks, and you can hold your jokes till later, but honestly, it's been like the worst decision I've ever had in my entire life. Worse than probably that sweater vest phase I went through in grades 9 and 10. So I ran past someone mowing their lawn, and I had a flashback to my teen years. I loved, and to this day, love mowing grass. I just like the zen calm that comes over me. I love getting that perfect cut, just the uniformity of it. I like using the push mower. I will use the riding mower if absolutely necessary. Everything about it. Like, I mean, even just in the summer, being able to go out onto the lawn in your bare feet and having that kind of emotional rush that comes up into you. And I realize it kind of sounds like I'm about to tell you about my first sexual experience. Plot twist, it hasn't happened yet. Anyway, so I ran past this lawn and I get this smell of fresh grass right into my face hole, and I instantly think about Andrew Lloyd Webber. Now, he's the composer of such Broadway musical hits as Cats and Jesus Christ Superstar and Phantom of the Opera. By the way, have I told you that I fell in love with musical theater during middle school? It is honestly remarkable that I had any friends when I was a teenager. So I can remember mowing the grass while I was a teenager. I was probably wearing a sweater vest at the time. I had my CD Walkman on with my headphones. Yes, one CD Walkman, just one CD at a time that you could listen to. Welcome to being old, Kyle. My go-to choice for a CD was The Best of Andrew Lloyd Webber. This is where they just compiled the best songs from Evita, Sunset Boulevard, Joseph in his Technicolor Dreamcoat, and his other shows. My family and I lived out in the country, so we had a massive lawn to mow. So I would just crank the music so I could hear it over the roar of the mower, and I would belt out these songs, like just at the top of my lungs, just pretending to be Michael Crawford, or actually probably more so Sarah Brightman or Betty Buckley, but there's no way I could ever hit those notes. This was a really weird time for me. As much as I am a scared and confused and angry adult, the teenage me, worse. The cutting of the grass and singing of show tunes was my reprieve. At night in bed, I would think and dream about killing myself and just ending this just dismal and abysmal life I thought I was leading. So pretty dark times. But when I heard the opening notes to Phantom, or if I would sing along to Any Dream Will Do from Joseph, I was transported. I was on stage in this kind of darkened and nebulous Broadway theater, and I would finish, and the unnamed crowd would just rise to their feet and give me a standing ovation. Every time. This all happened in that hot summer sun. I was sweaty, a bit dirty, and the smell of grass was in the air. So, during present day, while I was running and sweating in that hot summer sun, no sweater vest, by the way, I was instantly filled with joy. I was transported back to a time that I felt comfortable. I was already listening to music on my phone, and this has 300 CDs on it, so I just changed it to All I Ask of You from Phantom. Because there were many people around, I didn't belt it out like I used to. I wish I could say I did, but I didn't. Instead, I just whisper sang it as I kept running along. And that Broadway audience I hadn't seen for years reappeared in my mind, and they still gave me a standing ovation. Do you have any smells, sounds, tastes that transport you back to an earlier time in your life? Did you watch the Tonys on Sunday? Hopefully Matilda, Pippin, all the other musicals won good awards. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in Calgary who actually watches the Tonys every year. And I'm taping this before the Tonys, so I have no idea who actually won. I'm blabbing. I'm sorry. I will see you all next time.